All right, today we're going to be learning about ecotherapy and my approach to it. We're going to be learning about what it is, why it's important, and how it can help you. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Living with a Wild Heart channel, where you can learn about ecotherapy and practices that lead to a more wild, natural life. For those of you who are new here, I'm Justin, Wild Heart, and today we're going to be talking about ecotherapy, so let's get into it. Since the days of Descartes, mind, body, and our connection to nature have been split. Psychology has largely dealt with the issues of the human mind and also our connections to other beings, our social connections, but it's missed the importance of our connection to nature and the planet. And nature connection is vital for our own human wellness and also for planetary wellness. Ecotherapy is a modality of therapy that incorporates nature into the healing process. It looks at mental health issues and disease as a property of a system and in an ecological way. And it makes sense. When our minds and bodies are out of alignment, perhaps we're out of alignment with the natural world, and vice versa. When we're out of alignment with the natural world, of course our minds and bodies are going to feel ill. And this is true in a planetary sense as well. When our society and individuals are out of alignment with themselves and out of alignment with the ecology of the greater world, then the world suffers too. And we have things like global warming and species extinction. Now, ecotherapy also includes other kinds of traditional mental health therapies, modalities like cognitive behavioral therapy or humanistic or existential therapies. And they incorporate more natural elements into the process. There are many different kinds of ecotherapy. One kind is animal-assisted therapy, which could be working with dogs or working with horses, like equine therapy. And we all know the kind of heartwarming feeling we get when we're working with animals and they can see us eye to eye, and there's that connection there. Another kind of ecotherapy is horticultural therapy, where you're doing gardening with other people. And this is particularly effective for depression and many other mental illness. In addition to that, there is adventure therapy, which may include rock climbing, it may include hiking or backpacking, or even whitewater rafting. And the kind of accomplishment that you get from being able to face those challenges, and particularly to be able to face them in a group. And there's wilderness therapy, a place where teens sometimes get sent when they're having trouble finding out who they are and engaging in high-risk activities. And there's a variety of other different styles of ecotherapy that bring nature into the therapeutic environment. And your ecotherapist may also do social prescribing or even nature prescribing. So they may say, go for a walk, go for a hike every day. They may say, go and volunteer. And from those different activities, you can actually get a surprising amount of health benefits. My particular style of ecotherapy is one that incorporates sensory experiences in nature and also incorporates things like gathering wild plants for food or for medicine, or learning how to make fire by rubbing sticks together. This kind of beautiful connection with nature that fills the senses with delight and also creates deep and profound connections with the natural world through participating with it, are part of my own personal style of ecotherapy. Right now, ecotherapy is important because never have we been further away as a species from nature. Never have we been more out of alignment. And this shows itself in many ways. We've all heard and experienced some of the effects of global warming. But right now, also, species extinction rates are around 10,000 times greater than the natural rate of extinction. And that's because of human activity. So right now, personally, as depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges become more and more prevalent in our society, also at the same time, our world is starting to fall apart and species are dying. We were never meant to live these highly stressed lives where we rush from place to place in sterile environments, working hard just to make ends meet, locked away from sunshine and from birdsong. Our modern lives are killing us. For 95% of our species, we lived as hunter-gatherers wandering across the earth. Now, I'm not advocating that we go back to that lifestyle, but that's what our bodies are adapted to. We need nature, and we need social connections, not like Facebook, but like face-to-face time. Those are part of our DNA and our human blueprint and what we need to be healthy. There are certain aspects of that life that our mind and body needs to be healthy. Those include having a village to belong to, having a close connection to nature and the earth, remembering and respecting the ancestors, being grateful for where our food comes from and eating healthy, living an active lifestyle. These are the things that health and wellness are made of. These are the kinds of practices that we need to bring back into our lives. Given the large number of social issues and environmental issues the world is facing right now, ecotherapy may be one of the ways that we find our way back into alignment with the natural world. This redefines our relationship with nature and our role in supporting a healthy ecological system. As we begin to identify with nature, we see that our own health, the health of the natural world, and also social justice issues like hunger and oppression and racism, that these things are inseparable from our own well-being and the well-being of all. The restorative effect of nature is not just anecdotal. Science confirms through many different articles and research studies that nature has a profound effect on health and wellness, that it reduces stress by reducing cortisol levels, reducing the breathing rate and also heart rate down, that it is helpful in reducing symptoms of anxiety, that people, when they go out into nature, they feel more calm and relaxed, that it reduces symptoms of depression, brings people become happier when they go out into the natural world, that it increases immunity and immune function of the human body, that it reduces obesity, people who spend more time outside, and with that, heart disease, and that there's an incredible amount of health and wellness that comes from being in the natural world. Our bodies are designed for this. And so it makes sense that when we are living the life that we're designed to live, that health and wellness naturally comes and flows into that. Having a village or a strong social network also enhances well-being. It improves the immune system, increases longevity, and helps with depression, anxiety, and general health and well-being, just like nature does too. Having a village and being part of one, having that profound sense of belonging, are part of the human bundle, and so it makes sense that they also are important for human health and wellness. Nature connection and growing community are essential for living a healthy life and helping to create a healthy world. So maybe you're wondering if ecotherapy could be a good fit for you. And if you're experiencing mental or emotional distress and you care about the state of the world and you want to build a stronger connection to yourself, to nature, and to others, then I'd say ecotherapy could be a great fit for you. Of course, if you're experiencing more extreme mental health distress, then you may want to seek out a more traditional therapy in the beginning. Something like if you're experiencing severe depression or suicidality or psychosis. A more classic modality of psychotherapy may be a better fit for you at first, although ecotherapy can still be a helpful addendum. And of course, if you're experiencing a mental health crisis and you need support immediately, be sure to call 911. Ecotherapy is an important therapeutic modality and a great way to connect to nature and to yourself and to a community. You may find that it's a great fit for you. If you're interested in learning more about ecotherapy and about different practices that can bring you a more fulfilling, vibrant life that's connected and wild, then consider joining our Living with a Wild Heart channel. Thanks for watching and stay wild.